thanks so much, everyone, for being here. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce a very special guest indeed onto the show. So get your disco balls out, get them spinning around, get those cheers going as we welcome into the stream. It's the amazing Mark Reed.
I feel like I've got to make a grand entrance in this outfit. I can't just be there.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Should I sing you in?
Yeah, go for it.
Or on a slide whistle? Should I do it on a slide whistle?
Yes, please. Can you do a certain theme on the slide whistle, please?
Yeah. Okay, we're ready. Here we go, everyone. Okay.
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters!
We didn't even rehearse that.
But Katie, your blow whistle. Careful. Your blow whistle skills never cease to amaze me, because I just threw that at you, not knowing whether you could play Ghostbusters on it, and what happened?
Incredible. Look, Mark, this is so amazing that you just have this hanging around.
Well, doesn't every sort of midlife crisis 80s child have one of these? Any guy like myself that grew up loving this movie, it's kind of like your dream to have your own outfit. Well, actually, I don't. This is Venkman's, but I have got. Check this out. I can put a Reed one on as well, but Reed, he's not my favourite. Venkman is my favourite, so I'm sticking with this.
Oh my god! I might have that Ghostbusters jumpsuit.
I'm sure. Have you done a show as a Ghostbuster?
Are we sure Reed's definitely more of a Venkman than a Spence? There you go. It's the big question in the chat.
Okay.
The big question.
How are you doing, Katie? It's lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Tell me how it's been going. I gather you've been going for 5.5 hours. That's incredible. How's it going so far?
It's been so lovely. Everyone coming on has been an absolute dream. And we obviously, initially, I set the target of £500 to donate. And we smashed that already by about 3:30.
Fantastic.
So now we're aiming for, well, I put 1,100 there. If we get to 1,100, me and Phil Nicol are going to recreate Beetlejuice. And if we get to just £1,000, me and Tom Mayhew are going to make the Muppets do the Titanic.
That is incredible. Can you tell us again? Tell me, as I'm just joining you, what you're fundraising for and how we can get involved.
Yes, do you know what? I've got a little video, and this is the perfect time to play it. Thanks everyone that's just joined us. This is what the stream's all about today.
Welcome into my streamer. It's all about movies, raising money for the Trussell Trust. We've got guests, we got games, we've got some really nice prizes, all in aid of the Trussell Trust. They're looking after loads of the UK's food banks, and they're fantastic. The Trussell Trust.
What a jingle. That's just like made me want to put my hands in my pocket, right? Get my credit cards out right away. Worth it for that jingle alone. The Trussell Trust.
There we go. And so I'm pleased to announce we're now at £595.
Oh, people, dig deep. I mean, come on. I've put my Ghostbusters outfit on especially. I'm surrounded by props that you can't see right now. I feel like I'm on I don't know, Noel's Swap Shop, and that's going so far back nobody would be like, what? I feel like I'm on a Saturday morning show, or like Philip Schofield in the broom cupboard, surrounded by things. The only thing missing is Gordon the Gopher. I'm really showing my age here now. Even that's over your head, Kate, isn't it? You're like, I don't know what he's talking about for the last 30 seconds.
I've got no idea, mate, but it sounds fun.
It is fun. I think it's fun, or it's just a reflection of my sort of being at home too long on my own in my own company. But it's lovely to see you again. It's obviously been quite a while. It's been a couple of years, since it's been a good year since we did Panto together. And we both have a love of movies. And you can probably tell which is my favourite right now.
Let's take a wild guess that it might be Ghostbusters.
Yes, it absolutely is. I mean, that film, I don't know why it connected with me more than any other movie at the time. Obviously, I was very young when it came out. I was too young to see it at the cinema, so I actually saw it when it was re-released a few years later. And but I was way too scared to watch horror movies, and I didn't like horror movies. And the thing about Ghostbusters is it kind of bridged that gap for younger people to kind of watch a slightly scary film. And there are certainly are things in the film that are particularly scary. Well, they were when I was like 6 or whenever it came out. So yeah, and I loved it ever since. And I've got a little known fact for you here. I actually won a competition to go and see the sequel with the DJ Chris Evans.
Oh,
pretty random, isn't it? So
you went with Chris.
Yeah, well, he kind of was there, but there was probably about 100 winners. But yes, he was there. We got a mug and a balloon, and we got to see the second film, and I believe that was 1989. Again, that's showing my age, but that's when the second film came out. And yeah, it was a competition to go and see it with Chris.
Nice.
There you are. And I've got some other movie things here. Well, this is actually a werewolf from Michael Jackson's Thriller, but strangely he has like Mickey ears. I don't get these things, but I think it looked cool. Anyway, over to you, seeing as you're the host.
Well, look, you mentioned about what did you say? About we could reenact the library scene.
Oh,
if you wanted to.
I would love to. I mean, should we wait until people are making, more donations? I mean, should we set a target or something? But I would love to do that.
You want to set a target? Well, we're at 620 mark. So already since you popped on, we already made another 30 quid. So thank you so much, everybody.
Fantastic. Thanks, everyone.
So yeah, I mean, what you like?
Okay, well, let's do it. I mean, it's quite a long script, so we can take a section of it. I think let's set the scene, okay? It's the beginning of the movie. The movie starts with the exterior of the New York Public Library, and we see the librarian going through the books, putting books back, and you see various sort of paranormal activity going on, like cards blowing up, books flying across the shelves, and it ends as it goes into the title sequence with obviously the poor librarian getting a scare. And then that takes us to, we jump a scene, then we jump ahead to when the scientists, they're not Ghostbusters yet at this point, obviously. This is when Ray convinces Peter to come along to the New York Public Library, and Egon's already there checking for PKE readings, and wow, this is the most concise introduction to a scene ever. Anyway, so I figure if we start from when all three of them in the library, and I think because Ray is considered the heart of the Ghostbusters, and he's the energetic, excitable member of the Ghostbusters, I think you should take the part of Ray. Is that okay?
Oh my God, yes.
Do you feel like that's a bit of a responsibility? Can you? I know you can handle it.
It's a big responsibility, but I love Ray, so yes.
Okay, so and then I think you might have to be the library ghost as well. She doesn't say much. And I will take Egon and Peter. How about it?
Perfect. Let's do it. I'm good.
Okay. Oh, I just have to tell you one thing. When you say the line "listen," you have to pause after "listen."
Okay.
It's a dramatic effect. Hang on, I forgot to put some music on. Let's get some kind of Ghostbustery music in the background. Hang on, that's going to get very loud, so I'm going to change that to a slightly quieter one.
Just happen to have a sneaky bit of theremin background music.
Hang on,
my goodness me. Okay.
Here we go. That's the scene. Right. So, hang on, I'm missing something. Oh, here it is. Take it away.
Look.
Hang on. This is hot, Ray.
Symmetrical book stacking, just like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947.
You're right. No human being would stack books like this.
Listen.
Hang on.
You smell something? Talk about telekinetic activity. Look at this mess.
Raymond, look at this.
Ectoplasmic residue.
Megman, get a sample of this.
It's the real thing.
Somebody blows their nose and you want to keep it? I'd like to analyze it.
There's more over here.
I'm getting stronger readings, Ray. Here, this way.
Come on.
Egon, you're mucus. Oh, hang on. Bookshelf crashes down. Hang on. This happened to you before? Oh, first time. It's here.
A full torso apparition, and it's real.
So, what do we do? Could you come over here and talk to me for a second, please? Right over here. Come here. What do we do? What do we do?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
Stop that!
We've got to make contact. One of us should actually try to speak to it.
Good idea. Okay. They look to Peter. He groans and goes to the ghost. Ray starts taking pictures. Hello. I'm Peter. Where are you from? Originally.
Shh.
I think it was a bit more relaxed.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Okay, all the usual stuff isn't working.
Okay, I have a plan. I know exactly what to do. Now stay close. Stay close. I know. Do exactly as I say. Ready, steady, get her.
That kind of went quicker than I thought it would.
Oh, it's like I'm back in the cinema, 1984.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sorry if I gave anybody a fright with that. Well, probably not. But should we? The librarian ghost as she pops up.
Oh my goodness!
And that was actually what was quite scary when I was a kid. I mean, believe it or not, that was pretty scary. Did you like my my stack of books?
It's so good. I wasn't ready that you'd have the props and the sound scoring.
I think one of my favourite lines of the film is, "You're right. No human being would stack books like this." It's absolutely brilliant. But hey, there's more.
Oh my goodness! So that's a ray gun.
What did you just say?
Is it a ray gun?
Well, yeah, it does belong to Ray and Peter and Eve. I'll let that one slide.
Oh my goodness me!
This is a neutrona wand blaster, the Ghostbusters proton gun, which was attached to a big pack on this occasion. Check this out. Wait for it. Anyway, I came well prepared, didn't I?
These are the real Ghostbusters. Thank you for them out. Thank you so much.
Are people enjoying this, or have they tuned out in droves, thinking this guy needs help?
Mark, they've been absolutely loving it. Lots of claps, lots of applauses, loads.
Oh,
maybe because they're remaking Ghostbusters this year. Maybe
it's a sequel to the second film.
Yeah. So maybe they can do another one and have us in as the Ghostbusters. If we could send this as our self-tape audition.
Perfect. That's a fantastic idea.
Hey
That's
guys.
very good. I mean, I think with your that was amazing.
Very menacing shush.
Oh, it was good. I really enjoyed that. I feel like we should have done a longer scene. I think
yeah.
We had a couple of monologues in it.
We didn't know how well it would fly.
It really flowed well, didn't it? I just
want
some glasses for Egon, actually.
Yeah, but look, oh my goodness me, everyone's got. It's so funny. I absolutely love that scene as well because it's obviously really scary.
Yeah.
You can feel though when the scares are going to come, and you don't feel, like in a normal horror film, you feel like an absolute wally for jumping.
Yeah.
But in the Ghostbusters, you don't feel like a Wally because you feel like they're laughing with you instead of at you. So like,
Exactly. It's all a part of it. Yeah. I mean, and that original effect was all practical. So it was essentially kind of animated stop motion and well, actually it was a practical effect, which is so different to what they would do now. Obviously in the last Ghostbusters reboot, they had one in 2016, I think it was Answer the Call. It was all CGI. And I don't know about you, but CGI just doesn't have the same effect on me, really. So
I think because when you're watching it and you know that it's puppets and costumes and everything, it just makes it feel a bit more magical, I think.
yes,
absolutely. Because they're having to work around the constraints of what they like. It's like in the Godzilla movies. Have you watched any of
Don't get me started on that one.
The original ones, when they're all in the costumes and it's fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah, but don't get me started on the new one. Have you seen the new one?
Yeah, I did see the new one.
Godzilla versus King Kong?
Yeah.
You enjoy it?
Well, it is what it is. I like that Godzilla had like something that he was getting up to, like a reason for doing something.
Yeah.
Because often it's just, oh look, there's Godzilla. It's not really like, oh, Godzilla's doing this because he's Godzilla, so of course he's going to do it. It's like, oh no, Godzilla. So this one, it felt nice that Godzilla actually had something that he was getting up to.
Yeah, I just want to know how they got King Kong on the boat.
Oh,
and how the boat didn't capsize. He's pretty it was like this huge, humongous monkey that's sitting there on the ape sitting on the boat. And anyway, if you start to sort of question that logic, you'll fall right down a rabbit hole or a hole into the center of the earth. It's so incredible what you're doing today, and I think it's amazing. So how long? Because I'm not clued up on Twitch at all. I've never used Twitch before. This is my first time coming on. So because I'm not down with the kids, and I'm not a massive gamer. I love video games, but I've still got kind of like 20 that are still in the wrapping that I haven't had a chance to play yet. And there's people watching going, "You buy games? Don't you just download them?" No, I still like to have the actual physical game in my hand, and yes, but yeah. So Twitch. This is Twitch, and it's very cool.
Yeah, Twitch is where it's at. Mark, you should get on here if you fancy. Or there's loads of shows to watch. Like, but I'm sure for your favorite games, there'll be people doing shows gaming on your favorite games. Yeah. And there's loads of comedy now, and quite a bit of music because obviously the last year we had nowhere else to go, did we?
There's been a lot of performing at home, a lot of performing in your living room, and being on camera and people not being able to see what you're wearing. Well, actually, you know what I'm wearing with this. And I was almost a little bit late because I discovered that it's quite hard to go to the toilet once you're in this distracting. So
now you know how hard it is to wear a jumpsuit.
I know.
Yeah.
Is that though? Do you wear jumpsuits a lot? Is that?
Yeah, but because when I'm gigging live, Mark, you know me on stage. I'm doing all arms and legs, and so a jumpsuit means it's not going to come off, which is good. But yeah, you're right. It takes ages.
Certainly does. But I also have something else. This is not the instrument of a Ghostbuster, obviously. Well, I'm sure they have been known to use one once or twice. So tell me what you've got coming up for the rest of the day, because you're still going on till 11, is that right?
We're going on to 11 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So actually up next is our buddy, Nicole Faraday.
Oh, lovely.
So Mark and I did a panto together. Mark was obviously Prince Charming.
Nicole... come on. You're just saying that. It's not obvious.
Nicole was Evil Pat, and I was the fairy godmother. So Nicole's coming on along with my friend Larry Morgan, who's in the Tourist Trap. And they're coming on to judge the human dressage competition. And I'm not sure how many... entries we've had, but now's your chance to get involved. So it's good that you've asked what's coming up.
So am I early for something that I could have won a lame prize for?
You
do I not qualify?
Well, if you want to get into something else fancy and take a photo and send it, submit it.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Are you saying this isn't fancy? Outrageous. I actually have a black vest on under here. It's,
that is very fancy.
Yeah, it's all the rage. You can't be in a boy band without having a black vest.
You got to have a little black vest.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you write a lot of comedy songs. I wrote a song about a black vest.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah. You can take the boy out of the boy band, but you can't take the boy band out of the boy. Black vest. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway.
And yes, it's Ian Wood Audio's just reminded us Twitch have a very strict no nipples policy, but obviously with your black vest, there'll be no cause for concern there.
Actually, you made me wonder. Actually, who was that? Was that Ian?
No, that's what, yeah. No, it's good. It's good.
It's okay. There's plenty nipple coverage with this vest. Some vests not so much, but we're safe with this one. And anyway, I have them taped in case.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah. Hello, Stacey, 1002k. Thank you so much for the follow. Black Vest needs to be performed on the A1 tour. Jenny Louise 87's asking for that. Mark, you got your ukulele out just then?
Yeah.
Is that because you were going to?
Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
Yeah, that is perfectly allowed. Yeah. Were you going to serenade us?
Yeah, I could do. But I just, because I've got a bass drum here, because I used to do it on the floor. That's a weird thing to say, isn't it? I used to just do the bass drum with my foot, but I've started to notice more cracks appearing in the house downstairs. So I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't do bass drum on the floor. So let me know if you can hear this, and I'll try something.
I'm going to take myself off screen, so you're going full screen, mate.
Hang on. Can you hear this? Oh. Bit of bass drum there?
Yes, beautiful.
Where's the sirens coming from? I didn't put those on track. Okay. And oh, you've gone. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. If you see things run through your head, who can you call? Ghostbusters. An invisible man run through your head. Think you better call Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Think you better call Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Well.
Woo! And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, I just about got away with that, but it was as soon as I realised that I was playing ukulele, I couldn't hear the bass drum at all, so I was horribly out of time. And I promise to tune the ukulele next time. I just thought a slightly out of tune rendition would be quite nice.
That was so good. It was it kind of made me think of like if Katie Tunstall did Ghostbusters. That had that vibe. It was nice.
Yeah, why not? Slightly different version, isn't it? You know what? I'm getting very hot in it. Don't worry, Twitch viewers. I'm not doing a strip, but these are quite hot. These things. So,
yeah.
So in a 12-hour show or however long you're doing, do you change outfits many times?
I won't be, but halfway through the stream at 8 o'clock, it won't be me hosting anymore. It will be Tom Shoe.
Okay.
So I guess that's kind of a change.
That is a change. That's quite a change. That's more than a costume change. And you've been like snacking along the way, grabbing food here and there, and that kind of thing.
Mark, when you sang just then, I had half a sandwich.
Good on you. Don't blame.
And I've got a little fruit platter next to me.
Ooh, fruit platter.
You
Very,
know
very
me.
nice.
You know me, Mark.
Very nice. Well, it's been really lovely to join you. And
Thank you so
thank you
much.
for introducing me to Twitch. It's been fun.
Everyone, let's do a massive round of applause for the amazing Mark Reed from A1. Give Mark a follow. I've been popping his information. Thank you, HD Not Cheese, for popping the Mark's information. Mark's also started an online show on YouTube this year.
Oh, yeah.
Get following, get watching. Let's give it up for the amazing Mark Reed.
Katie, have a great night. Lovely to see you.
Bye, mate. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness me. Mark Reed. Look, thank you so much, everyone who came on to join us.